7 games, 3 up, 4 down. This game is underway. Patterson's going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Bridgewater's going to be leading the offense once again today. He connected on over 60% of his throws last week.
Teddy Bridgewater had a terrific career at the University of Louisville, turned that football program around. Our first-round pick in the NFL. He is going to have a successful, long career.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 24. And they are in on Peterson.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
The Vikings have it at the 29. McDonald's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Vikings offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Rams come out in a dime package. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Takes the hit, throws. And so now they'll call on Weatherford to punt the football. And no return as this goes for a touchback. Foles is coming out now for his first series. He's coming off a hit-or-miss game where his quarterback rating ended up right around 70. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 20. Toss to the outside. Here's a look at how the Rams offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. After running it, it's second down. Three-step drop. Rhodes very nearly to the pick. Now a look at the Vikings defense. Absolutely one of the best defensive units in the National Football League. Third down. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Quick with the catch.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Foles will take it from the gun. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Has Austin. Smith's there to take him down.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Third down now. Curley's going to secure the football on the toss. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2nd down and 1. Mason's got on the handoff. And he is tackled at the 44.
Mason's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. First down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Rams have it at the 44. Tosses the football.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Now inside the 30 at the 29. The Rams come out with a split backfield. First down at the 29. Tavon Austin the target.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Play after play after play here on this drive. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd down and 5. Takes it on the counter.
The Vikings defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop the runner and make him lose yards, that's good stuff.
3rd down and 6. Cook's got the catch and the first.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackle after they catch you.
Hurley's met after a gain of 13.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Marching down the field and taking their time. 2nd and goal from the 5. Brian Quick, touchdown, Rams. Foles has put up now 10 touchdown passes on the season. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. Charging ahead. Brought down at the 26. And a run back of about 17. The Vikings weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses. Anytime you have a play-action pass as a quarterback, make sure you sell that fake and then look up, find that coverage, decide where to throw the football. That was a nice job that time.
The Vikings take it from the 38. That's Quinn making the stop. Here's the Vikings. Vikings offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
When you see linebackers moving like this, you're trying to confuse the offensive line. On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
The Vikings come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. The Vikings have it at the 39. And the pass is complete to Wallace. No one's going to get him now. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and, of course, it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
And Wallace taking a breather as the kicking team comes out. He just contributed over 60 yards receiving on that scoring drive. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Vikings defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the #1 key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people.
Foles takes it from the gun. Wants to go deep. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
These NFL receivers are so fast that you just got to get rid of that football and let it go. That time the quarterback waits a little too long and he underthrows the receiver down the field.
The Vikings lined up in the nickel. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Austin has the catch. Austin's taken down at the 26.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
The Rams line up, split backfield. The Rams snap it at the 26. Cooks got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First and 10. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Foles has got it in the gun. Knocked down as he fires it.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played, it was 3rd and long early in the game. I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. The Rams have it at the 39. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Vikings taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
First down at the 44. And now here's the Rams defensive lineup. They are the best in the league against the run.
The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
Charles Johnson with the catch. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
Looking to go deep. Makes the catch. Touchdown. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get into the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. Austin will test the coverage. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Vikings defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
First down at the 18. Cooks got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Rams on offense here to start the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's brought down by David Hawthorne.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
The Rams from the 32. Gurley's taking the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
3rd and 2 here after the run. The Rams step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. He'll get it again. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
3rd and short. I don't know what to do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
First down at the 40. Back to the ground. That picks up 7. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 3. It's Mason with the catch. Smith's in on the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Foles completion percentage, 60% on the day. This play set up by the long gainer. They're going to run it on the toss. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. The Rams run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. Mason's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Rams are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Quick with the catch. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
Takes it out of the eye. The Rams turn the ball over on downs.
Rams that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Vikings offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
They're
and intercepted.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
The Rams set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on 4th down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up 4th down situations.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering, why didn't they just kick the football and go for the 3?
Well, when you start listening to the fans, the next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to them. So you got to do what you think is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. 3rd and goal at the 3. Gurley's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Offside, defense.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. The Rams are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this 3rd down. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Just a yard away. Midway, 2nd quarter. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Right back to him. The Rams turn the ball over on downs.
Rams go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Vikings with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that, and they got to tighten things up here in this game.
In a real tough spot here on 2nd down. Let's go. 2nd down and 10. They'll go ground. He's got a little bit of daylight here. What a run by Peterson.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Two tight ends on the field here. Now 1st and 10. Right back to him once more. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Vikings lined up, bunch formation. 2nd down and 5. Peterson's got it again.
The Vikings running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Vikings now move the chains. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Vikings are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of the quarterback. Bridgewater's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and then people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Peterson, solo, back set. The Vikings snap it up at the 26. And they are in on Peterson. And what a run by AP that time. Peterson taking off.
Not slowing down, is he? Still the best highlight film I've ever seen of a college football player is when he came out of Oklahoma, and that highlight film has just continued in the pros. You give him any window for an opportunity, he can get it done.
Very nearly intercepted.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got a lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
And Austin is brought down.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Rams have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second down and 5. Toss play. Hurley's met at the 23.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
3rd down and 5. Rhodes very nearly to the pick.
Good job that time by the defense on 3rd down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found a way, knocked that pass down.
The Rams will risk it here, going for it on 4th down. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Second down here. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Well, when it's 3rd long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
3rd down on the way. Foles now on the move. Just gets rid of it.
The Rams really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The Rams have to get to the 49 for a first. Foles will take it from the gun. Kendricks got it, and a first. The Rams 1 timeout remaining. Set up now at the 46.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Pass interference. Defense.
Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. The kick is good. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Vikings have done a good job today stepping up. They lead after 2. The Rams came into today's game coming off an impressive win, but they'll need to turn it around to find their way back in the win column. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Midway through the first quarter, Quick's got the catch here, and he goes in for the touchdown to cap the drive. Rams up by a touchdown.
And now Austin. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Rams talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Picks up about 5. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
The Rams just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Foles takes it from the gun. Brian Quick has the catch. That's a tackle right near the 48.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Foles' completion percentage, 60% on the day. And a flag is down.
Pass interference. Defense.
At the 45-yard line. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 45. And it's batted down. The Rams come out with a split backfield. The Rams will take the snap from the 45. Stedman Bailey with the catch. Waynes is the one who brings him to the ground.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
It's third down coming up. The Rams need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Dropping back 3. Intercepted. Just out of the half, and they look to put points on the board to grab control of this game after the pick.
They have a chance to really change this football game entirely. If they go down and score, that puts so much pressure on the opponents, I don't think they can handle it.
First down at the 32. With the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Peterson, solo back set. The Vikings snap it at the 26. There's a flag out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space. And sometimes accidentally, you're going to grab the face mask.
The Vikings lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Peterson's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
The Vikings are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
Austin's got it now. And game's about one. The Rams came out today, and it really looked like the running game would be big for them, but it's fallen off a bit. Gurley's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Nick Foles from the shotgun. Got drilled as he throws it. Third and 5 following the incompletion.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's swatted away. Phil, how about a little imagination with this offensive play calling as they continue to get stopped time and time again on third down?
I'm surprised the head coach hasn't yelled at the offensive coordinator during this game, because no imagination, like you said, and that's one of the big reasons why they are having no success.
Now, as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
Peterson's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Makes the grab and the feeder down.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Johnson's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Adrian Peterson takes the football. Long's in on the tackle.
Peterson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Let's go. 3rd and 7. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Austin's got it on the return. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. And a run back of about 5. The Vikings have gotten a huge lift from their defense all game long here, and now well into the second half as well.
It always starts with defensive line play, just like an offensive line. When the defensive line plays well, that helps the linebackers and all the defensive backs.
First down at the 30. Gurley's brought down after picking up only a yard.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The Vikings lined up in the nickel.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Foles will take it from the gun. Griffin takes him down.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Foles is back in shotgun formation. Cooks there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Rams look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Foles takes it from the gun. And they deck the quarterback. The Vikings' first-round pick has his first NFL career sack.
Yeah, how about that? You know, listen, this NFL, it's about two things. Protecting the quarterback and hitting the opposing quarterback. And my man just laid a big hit on that quarterback.
The Rams take it from the 33. Kenny Britt with the reception.
Britt's a great slant route runner. He knows how to stick his outside foot in the ground and go right across the middle of the field. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he picks up good yards. It doesn't quite get a first down there.
The Rams line up, split backfield. 3rd and 5. The Rams get a first down. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Rams, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
First and 10. Toss to the outside. Gurley's tackled down after a gain of 10.
You just can't hide his talent. There's a reason why he's a top rusher in the NFL every single week. And even today, another good run, good vision, and also a lot of talent to pick up those big yards.
Keeps chugging along. Gurley's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
You want to be a running back in the NFL, I'll say this. You better be able to break some tackles. We saw multiple tackles broken that time. Good job.
The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. Mason's handed the football. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
The defensive end has the outside runs. That's his assignment, and he did it well. Takes on the tackle, beats his rear end up pretty good. It makes a tackle on the running back.
We're going to the fourth quarter. Defense has been the order of the day, and it's kind of unfortunate, but one of them is going to come up short when it's all said and done, Phil.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. The defenses have dominated. I just love the way they played with so much, they're being so physical and so much emotion. That's how you play defense. This has been a clinic by both teams today.
The Rams have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down. The Rams now move the chains. That's his 6th catch of the day.
The Rams did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Foles now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. This will be the offense's 12th play of the drive. They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run. And they've got an early fourth quarter lead after that touchdown.
Yeah, I know it's early in the fourth quarter, but that is a big deal. When you talk about the fourth quarter, that's when players start looking at the clock and how much time is left in the game. And, of course, that goes without saying, so the coaches.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. And now Patterson. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Vikings. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to
going to take it the distance. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Phil, they come out and start the fourth quarter with a touchdown that gives them the lead.
Man, what a way to start the fourth quarter. What a feeling. Anytime you're ahead when the fourth quarter comes in a football game, that's a great feeling. And once again, it puts the pressure back on the other team.
The Rams back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 21-17. It'll be a touchback. The Rams come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown to their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence. And you know, football players, especially on the offensive side, when they have confidence, man, they play their best.
The Rams have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Gurley's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch. The Rams just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Rams are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The catch is made by Tavon Austin.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Foles has got it in the gun. Quick with the catch. He's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field. And it's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
Foles' completion percentage, 60% on the day. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down. He's up over 140 yards rushing so far on the day.
Like we've seen all year long, isn't it? There's a reason why this guy's the top rusher in the NFL. He does every single week. Finds ways to have games like this. Big yards picked up on that play.
Has the grab.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 4 on the play. Foles takes a look now from under center. 2nd down and a long way to go. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
The Rams look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Nick Foles from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle, and there's a drop.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Quick drop back. Kenny Britt pulls it in. Gains 12.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Foles, his completion percentage, 60% on the day. He's drilled as he throws. This has been a long drive so far. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. He's brought to a halt. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Third and goal to go from the 2. And he's in for the touchdown. And how clutch was that score right there, partner? When they absolutely had to have it, they get the touchdown.
Clutched by the offense. Now let's see if the defense can deal with the pressure. Can they go out there and answer the bell and finish this game off? We'll find out.
Patterson's got it. Still on his feet. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The catch is made by Jarius Wright. The Vikings still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Bridgewater's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good.
This play will hold up. He's inbounds. That's reception number 4 for him.
Vikings, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Johnson with the grab. The Vikings have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Johnson's been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
Davis there to make the tackle.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Peterson for about 4.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense at time just for a couple yards.
2nd and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you get 3rd goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
These guys need to make something happen on offense. The time beginning to run out. 3rd and goal at the 5. Screen. Brings it into his body. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. And I think that field goal assures us that this game is going to be decided in overtime.
This game has been so well played, so exciting. It deserves to go into overtime. This is going to be fun to watch and see who can pull this thing out.
The Rams offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. 1st down here after the run. Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. Gurley's going to secure the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And here we have 2nd down. Out to Cook.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Foles completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Rams have it at the 39. That sack belongs to Anthony Barr. The Vikings defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. They're set to punt it away now. Patterson's going to look for space now. That return's good for about 5. The offense comes onto the field after the punt. They can steer this game towards overtime, or they can gamble a little bit and go for the win.
Jim, I would not gamble in a situation like this. You have all the control on the offensive side. Play it safe, and you hope somebody breaks a play to get that offense going. Then you can gamble and try to go for the score.
Airing it out. You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about 2 teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is 2 different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Almost intercepted. The Vikings will have to get to about the 39 to even think about kicking the field goal. On the way, 3rd down. This game is all tied up and it's headed to the wire. Throws the pass. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Jim, it's a tied game in the 4th quarter, and your defense, they want to try to win it, so they're aggressive on 3rd down. Now the offense is in 4th down, probably going to have to punt it to you.
And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings defense comes onto the field. A tie game in the late going, trying to make sure they do not allow the winning points.
Yeah, you're right. That's what they're thinking. And I'll tell you, the big thing is to make sure when you come up, make the tackle, extend your arms and wrap up the ball carrier or the receiver. Don't give up the big play and try to get this game into overtime.
The defender able to knock it away. The Rams will need to get to the 40-yard line in order to give their kicker a chance. The Rams coming to the line still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 10.
In a situation like this, 3rd long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
It'll be 3rd down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions. Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's a close game, and you're on the defensive side. You play safe, and you give up the pass for the first down.
First down and 10. Brian Quick has the catch. Gains 11. 8th catch today so far. The Rams signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Foles will take it from the gun. And it's knocked down.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage at time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
Just a quick drop back. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. Foles takes it from the gun. Launches it down the field. What a catch. Time has run out in regulation, and yes, indeed, we are going to overtime. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
The Vikings have it at the 29. Out of the eye, it's Peterson. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. Wins all over the ball carrier.
The Vikings offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
3rd down and 7. Charles Johnson with the catch. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Rams have to still be thinking about what happened on their last possession as they get ready to start this next one.
Well, how can the offensive players have confidence? They're thinking, man, well, how's this game going to be managed? We can be in any situation, and we're going to go for it. It's just crazy. It's bad. It's not smart, and you just got to play better.
You wonder where the threshold point is from your own side of the 50. 4th and 30, is it? 4th and 35. At what point do you decide to go punt the football?
I think it's quite evident there's no threshold. They're going to go for it no matter what.
2nd down, 3 to go. Gurley's got it on the handoff. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
This offense counts on this running back every single week, and he delivers. The top rusher in the NFL once again breaks tackles, makes a beautiful run, and picks up big yards.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st down at the 41. Flip to the outside. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Mason's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Rams will take the snap from the 45. Quick with the catch. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get him. Usually in a situation like this, 3rd and short, the advantage goes to the offense because they can run or throw it. Well, they throw it. It doesn't work. Give a lot of credit to the defense.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has Austin. Austin's met at the 16. That's his 8th catch of the day.
You can't always go for it on 4th and short, but I like this call. They make it, the offense executes, and they pick up the 1st down.
At the 16-yard line, here they come. 1st down following the long play. Gurley's taking the handoff. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
2nd and 9. Mason's going to take the handoff now.
Well, this defense all over that play. They tackle the runner for a loss. Now we're going to have 3rd long. Advantage goes to the defense.
Loss of a couple that time. The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense. So they failed to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today. Should be what we call a giving. The kick is good. Well, Phil, this one ends in overtime with a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, it was so exciting, and it's a shame it just came down to this, but a nice drive there at the end to get a chance to kick the field goal, and the kicker came through.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.